1111. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to get into your Divine Feminine reading today, just straight to the point. All right, so I'm not going to spare you any tears. It's going to be what it's going to be. The first random card that comes out is the Ace of Wands. And for me, that is a brand new, passionate, forceful, creative, fast, fresh start. So I definitely see a new beginning popping up. Okay, there might be some anger behind this. There might be some passion. There's just a lot of fire energy here, and you are ready to wave your wand and get things done. This is all about you taking complete action. I think you kind of want to whip something into shape is what I'm hearing. I want to whip myself into shape, or I want to whip them into shape, or I just want to whip my life into shape. But whatever's happening, it's happening very quickly, and it's going to start happening right now. Within a week, you're going to see a lot of drastic changes. So let's see what you've been dealing with. So you're definitely dealing with a fire sign. So you could be dealing with a Leo or a Sag or an Aries. You're highly attracted to this person. I mean, they turn you on. They're very attractive for you. That's how you feel. You're very attracted to them. You're not going to give them unconditional love anymore, though. That's in reverse. I think they've neglected you, or they've neglected your child. Okay? But there's some kind of neglect that has gone on. And you're sitting here in your strong position saying, I'm not going to unconditionally love you anymore. I'm not going to be giving to you anymore. There's definite conditions here. So I do get that sense of anger because of the fire. There's just a lot of, maybe it's not anger, maybe it's just forcefulness. Hi, Jack. I'm so glad you're here. Wow. So in the past, this person caused you a tower. They promised you a new beginning, but they shocked you. God. This person destroyed your life, in a sense. They turned it upside down. They ruined you. They ruined it. They ruined your family. They ruined your connection. They ruined your relationship. Heck, they might have even ruined your financials. But this person has put some big level of destroy and destruction over you. You're going to start resisting him. Yeah, 7 of Wands. You're going to resist the temptation. This person might flirt with you, might ask you to come around. Hey, come on, let's get together. There's a lot of sexual energy here. You've definitely had your hands on masculine energy, if you know what I mean. So I definitely see where they've presented you with, hey, I'm coming back, I'm around, I'm here. And you're like, with what? What are you doing here? All you do is come into my life and destroy. What are you doing here? So I see you resisting them. This is the 7 of Wands, the card of resistance. And it's about self-respect, boundaries, protecting yourself, protecting the ones you love. Down here, you do have a bonus here, Queen of Swords. You're not putting up with any more BS. You're ready to break some karmic cycles. You're ready to break up with them. You're ready to cut ties. You're definitely ready to cut some kind of karmic bond, if there is one, magically, spiritually speaking. I think you just see this person for what they are. And I think you're kind of shocked. You didn't see this person like this before. You loved them. You saw them as perfect. You never thought they would do anything like this. Upset you, hurt you. They've done something to destroy you with the tower. So I think you're angry. I stick to it. I felt kind of a temper earlier. Now with you coming in with this Queen of Swords, I definitely feel you're going to be having a temper. Let's see what the future holds here. The nearest, like we're talking tomorrow or later on today, you know, the near future. What beholds you? The Empress. They don't want to move on from you. Okay, Six of Swords here in the reverse. Page of Cups. Wow, you might get an apology. They don't want to quite let you go. Yeah, this is later on today or tomorrow. Like, the Empress is evolving and growing and healing, mending. It's love, it's happiness, it's joy, it's a lot of good stuff, guys, a lot of good stuff, and that's in your nearest future. Prosperity, abundance, money's coming your way, aside from the fact we're discussing a relationship. Money and abundance is coming your way. Spending time with your kids. Some of you might find out you're pregnant. But Six of Wands in the reverse is, I'm not going to move on from this. They don't want to let you go. And this Page of Cups, and it could be a child, a Page of Cups and the Empress. It could be a child. It could be getting an apology about, I'm sorry, I'm not there for you and the baby. I'm sorry, I'm not there for you and my son or my daughter, or, you know. I also see that you're not willing to forgive very easily. Hi, I'm not doing personal questions at this moment, but they are for sale. So if you'd like to get one, they're $15 a question, and you can do it on Cash App or my website with a donation button. And you can donate $15 per question. It's one card plus bottom of the deck as a bonus. You guys are welcome to ask questions. I offered that the other day. No one even bought a single one, so I didn't come back on to do any readings because no one bought any. But if you guys want some, I will come back and do questions. All right, so there's definitely some drama. Spirit, what do you see? Spirit sees justice coming your way, okay? So not only in regards to love, but money, other things, you're going to get what you deserve. You're going to get justice. Justice will be served. This is fairness. This is equality. This is karma. I like when justice comes up, especially in your reading, because it means things are going to go your way, okay? Your way. So Libra energy is super strong. What's going on in Libra for you right now? You know, is there a positive aspect there? But yeah, we've got some really good energy towards, I'm going to fix this. I hate to say it, but if any of you guys have been doing magic, candle work, okay, with the Ace of Wands, the fire, I see you lit a fire under karma's butt in a sense, and you're sending karma towards the person who harmed you. And they're going to be getting karma. Okay, karma is soon to come to them, especially breaking karmic cycles. So how do you see this situation? Let me get some insight on how you see this person right now. Three of Swords. They broke your freaking heart. Done. Cleanse. That's how you see them. Steph, look what this person did to me. He broke my heart. Could be a she. Stabbed me in the chest. Three Swords. Okay, over and over again. Over and over again, this person is just hurting, squeezing, just bloody mess, okay? And you're just like, I'm done, Steph. This person has hurt me. I want to heal. I want to get over this person, but you're struggling. Six of Swords in the reverse. All right, and that's in the nearest future. You are struggling. You're trying really hard to get over this a-hole that wrecked your life, tower moment. Okay, so how does this person see you? How does this person see you, Spirit? How does this person see my collective? We got the Ace of Cups, Four of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor to your Empress. Wow, what the heck? Wow, they see you as a spouse. They see you as a soulmate, a perfect partner. They see you as someone they could be with. They want to marry. They love being with you. They love being in your arms. They love feeling you. They want a new beginning with you. But more than anything, how they feel about you is they're in love with you. They feel love for you and they're in love with you. So why are they breaking your heart? They're the Emperor to the Empress. You guys could share a child together. We did get unconditional love, a mother and a baby, an Emperor and an Empress, and a Page of Cups. Just saying, if there's a family involved, it's showing up in the cards. If there's not a family involved, it's that divine counterpart, that divine masculine, feminine relationship is what it is. So let's see what is the struggle right now? What is the struggle? Okay. The Devil. To me, that is the karmic, and it's a previous karmic contract. It's a karmic marriage. It's karma in general. It's addictions. It's chained and stuck and tied to someone that someone doesn't really want to be, but they are. It's a sick and twisted commitment, and it's wrong, and it's evil, it's dark, it's karmic. It's wrong on so many levels.
I'm gonna go see if I can play a game, okay?
Okay. How do I know it's a relationship that's in the way? Two of Cups. Okay, Two of Cups, Devil. They're in a karmic connection. That's the problem. How does this work, guys? How do they see you as the Ace of Cups, Four of Wands? They broke your heart, Three of Swords, cleanse. That's where you're at. You're trying to cut them off. You're trying to cut boundaries. They shocked you with the Tower card. They still want you. King of Wands, Ace of Wands. They want you sexually. They want you intimately. They want you marital-wise, relationship-wise. They want all of that. Maybe that's why we have the Tower. Because it's shocking for you just as much as it's shocking for them that this is going on. And you're just like, I am shocked, Steph. I'm as shocked as you are that this person that I love, that's my divine counterpart, would do me so wrong like this. What is the outcome, Spirit? What do you see? Because right now you are hurting. You are emotional. You're ready to cut and snip them off. You're done. You're ready. You're Queen of Swords. You're just like, I'm not effing around with this person anymore, Steph. I'm not effing around with them. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm so done. You're tired of whatever they've been putting you through. Okay. Six of Swords in reverse is a problem. But let's see what this future holds. What? What? No, I don't believe it. I don't want to. What is this? Wow. Okay. Lovers trumps Devil. It looks like in the grand scheme of things, Spirit says, and I'm not trying to give you some fancy fluffy reading here, but geez, in the end, you win. In the end, this is your lover. This is your match, your divine counterpart. Spirit's like, you know, this devil thinks they're winning the long run, thinks they're winning the war, thinks they're winning the game, thinks they're winning at everything, but he's a fool. Okay? This karmic is a fool. In the end, Spirit says you get the guy. You get your divine counterpart. For some of you, it's a girl, but you win in the end, and that's what Spirit's telling you. I see the struggle with your belief in this because you just don't believe it. You're ready to cut them out. That's why the Six of Swords is a problem. Meaning you want to move on, but you can't. You're brokenhearted right now, and you definitely don't see it right now. But down the road, this is evolving to justice for you, which is judgment, which is this person's going to come back around again. Spirit's going to raise the dead, raise this dead relationship, raise the brokenness between you guys, heal it, and bring you guys together. I mean, that's what it says. And I definitely get your shock because the Tower, and you're just like, no way, it's impossible. I've been dealing with this Three of Swords for too long. I've been brokenhearted by this man or this person for too long. There's no way we're going to make it work. What does Spirit see in your energy right now? Spirit, what do you want the Divine Feminine to know? Playfulness. Interesting. Playfulness. Doesn't make sense with you. Play with your child. Play with a child. Children are your greatest teachers. They are your help right now. Your children is what's going to bond you guys together. The children is what's going to help fix this karma. Somehow, children's karma trumps whatever else is going on. And whatever's written in the stars for your children will be so. I'm telling you, if you have a child with this person, this is your reading. You want my intuition here? Get your mind off what's going on and just go be with your kid. Go color, go play, go do whatever with your kid, go camping, go to the pool, go on a vacation. Just get your mind off. Okay? There's something that your kid's going to teach you, which is resilience. It doesn't explain this, though. It's, why are you suffering like this? Why is Spirit allowing you to suffer like this? Spirit, why is the Divine Feminine being allowed to suffer like this as this karmic devil just goes on and on? Inspiration. Ideas spark conception and impulse. Goals, desire, passion, craving, fulfillment, inspiration, and desire. There, and that does make sense with the Ace of Wands. A lot of you guys could be very fertile right now, just saying, be careful, because that in the midst of everything would just be wow, right? Bree, so when you gave me a read, you had chills because it was my brother-in-law who passed. My sister wasn't aware until Monday. I am so sorry, Bree. When did When did I do this reading for you? What did I say in this reading? I'm so happy that you got a message, that it was true for you. I just wanted to know what was going on. You know, it sounds terrible and it sounds, wait, Brie, it was when you were on TikTok. You said the SP is very much in love too. Oh, thank you. So, what I was, going to say is that sometimes the worst person, the one you love the most, the one you love the most, who just hurts you, inspires you to be a better version of you. And it's messed up and it's wrong. It's so wrong that people have to get hurt to go to the gym. They have to get hurt, crushed, embarrassed to transform, to evolve. There's always these sayings, love who you are, love how you are, you should be loved at any level. That's true. There's so much truth to that. But we forget to say laziness is a problem. Compliance is a problem. Status quo, doing nothing, lack of inspiration, lack of movement is a problem. And although people deserve to be loved at every level, sometimes it is these relationships that come in and crush you, really crush you, tower moments that inspire you to come back with fight, with vengeance, with the comeback, if you will. And it looks like that's what you're doing. You're using anger and rage to take it somewhere creative, take it somewhere in your work, take it somewhere in the gym, take it somewhere, but you're like, I'm going to take this rage somewhere. I'm taking it somewhere. I'm utilizing this wand, right? I'm utilizing it. I'm going to be the best version. So I see this inspiration that things are going to turn around for the better. It's that you need to know in your heartbreak, because this is completely crushed. Of course you're crushed. This is bull. This person's in a relationship with the devil. You have healing the heart chakra, sitting in a pool of self-pity, or a puddle of self-pity, listening to music. Every love song sounds like us. You're just really going through the motions right now of pure heartbreak and disappointment. Love drought, reciprocity. This person is not giving you what you should be given, and you're tired of being starved. Hold on real quick, guys. Let me do something. Take a picture. Sorry about that, guys. All right. And to be aware around, that's heavy. See. Well, I'm back, guys. This is just a crazy reading. I mean, just looking at these cards, you're in a love drought. You're having to heal. You're hurting. You're crying. I mean, this is real suffering. 3 of Swords, a broken heart. And your person's over there off in La La Land, over there all in love with the devil. And you're promised some future of the Lover's card. Some future that you guys are going to get together, be together again, and you're just like, what? I don't see it coming. But the universe says justice is coming. I think this is just getting good. You ready to spill the tea now? All right, we got the story. Whoops. Of course. Okay. Let's go ahead and start spilling some tea. Now that we got the story. So this person just, wow. Hurt you on so many levels. Didn't give you no reciprocity. All right, let's take a look and see what is going to be coming in justice for this person, because let's keep it real, okay? They cheated. That's what the devil's here for. I know everyone doesn't want to hear it, but it's right here in this reading. 3 of Swords, devil, they cheated, okay? We've even got the Tower over here, so I'll make some room. There's the Tower. Okay, this is your divine counterpart. You've got the Emperor to the Empress over here. All right. So divine counterparts for sure. We have what's crossing you, which is the person that's crossing you. Straight up and down, we've got Leo. Okay, could be a sun, moon, or rising. But we got Leo, and the other very prominent zodiac is Libra. So Leo and Libra for who you're dealing with. For you, same, Libra and some Cancerian. For sure, there's some Cancerian. So these are the signs. Look at that, bottom of the deck is the Tower. So we're about to see how justice prevails. Again, you're being inspired, Ace of Wands, because of this dramatic situation. This person did you so dirty. This is someone that goes behind your back, you know, and entertains another woman or another man, if you will. They go and they entertain this whole other relationship. They go out. Perhaps they go on a date. Perhaps they go out to dinner. They go watch a movie. They go get some dessert, some ice cream afterwards. You know, they go have a great night. And what do they give you? A love drought. That's what they give you. They don't give you that. They don't give you the reciprocity. They don't treat you fair. And what makes everything worse is you're the divine counterpart. So who is this person? Well, we're not going to worry about them right now. We know it's a karmic, but this person's killing you. Okay, killing you. And I think what kills you even worse is within this past week, perhaps even over the last 3 days, you've had sex with this person, or you've been intimate. You've kissed him, you've held hands, you've spent time under the stars, you've been around this person. You've opened up to this person, okay? So you've been there and you've opened up and you guys have had a connection. That's why this hurts you, because why would they do that to you? Why would they view you as an Ace of Cups, someone they love? Why would they view you as a 4 of Wands, which is a spouse, significant other, committed partner, someone they don't want to leave their life? And yet they're entertaining the devil. They're actually going to bed with the devil. Okay, their 2 of Cups over here is in bed, exchanging cups, doing the deed. Romance is on the rise over there. Meanwhile, you're getting the drought, even though you've had intimacy, even though you've had them with you perhaps in bed also. But that's where this kind of 2-timing, cheating, lying, BS isn't flying with you. And anyways, you want to cleanse it. You want to get rid of them. You want to cut them off. You're absolutely turning off your phone, rejecting their phone calls, rejecting their text messages, rejecting their love offers, rejecting anything, because you are now Queen of Swords. It's like, I just found out some truth and I'm not going to entertain you. Anyways, you're going to get justice. You're going to get judgment. They're coming back. Like I said, what's going to happen in the near future is some kind of healing, Empress. But 6 of Swords in the reverse and the Page of Cups. To me, that is all. I'm not ready for you to move on. I'm not going to let you move on. So we're going to take a look at this Justice card. What is justice going to give my audience, Spirit? What is going to happen? Show me karma. Well, we got a lot of reversals. We're just going to take it. We got Knight of Swords in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Pentacles in the upright, Eight of Wands in the reverse, and the Empress in the upright with the Four of Cups and the Ace of Wands, which is crazy because under Judgment, we also have the Four of Cups. And we also have the Ace of Wands. Justice is going to deliver a message your person doesn't want to hear. Or perhaps that karmic, that third party, is going to get the message they don't want to hear. Someone's going to get a message in this triangle. And the message is clear. They are not committed. If they're wearing a ring on their ring finger, covering up a tattoo even on top of it, they're still not committed. If you have a location on them and you're monitoring their location and you see it at their house, they're not alone. They're not alone. That's what this person is getting in this message. Maybe you're the one seeing somebody else. I don't know. But the message is very clear. Someone's not committed. And someone is going to leave. Knight of Swords in the reverse to me is they're going the opposite direction. But that Six of Pentacles is very clear. You get what you give. You get what you give. If you are an ungrateful, mean, cheating, lying, disrespectful person, you're going to get it right back. With the the Eight of Wands in reverse, I really get cutting off communication and no more action. No more giving to two people. What I honestly think that means for you is the justice that you're going to get. This person is not going to be giving to two people anymore, which is good for you because they're not going to be giving to the devil karmic partner. Or the devil karmic partner will not be giving to them. But the third party energy will be cut off, and that's justice. When is this happening? Very, very soon. Very, very soon. It could be any day and within 2 months. Within. So any day to within the next 60. Why? Because justice says, and you're the Empress, the justice says that you are going to heal and recover from this. But again, this Four Cups, Ace of Wands, you're angry. Okay, I'm going to keep it real. Your person's going to get the short end of the stick. You want me to keep it 100? We're going to keep it Tyler Tarot style. Okay? This person is going to get effed over by the person that's the devil and you. I'm sorry, but it's happening on both ends. Justice is this person's not going to get you, and they're not going to get the karmic. Because there's some level of being exposed. Now, in the end, it says that you and this person will reunite. And maybe that's in the far future. But as of justice being delivered, your person is going to get cut off. There's some definite kind of cutting off. I'm not kidding about it. I'm not lying about it. It is right there. It's a real problem. And justice is not going to tolerate that devil hanging around for very long. It's just, it is what it is. When the Knight of Swords comes in reverse, someone who has been, and I think it's the devil, the karmic, but someone who's been overbearing and not allowing someone to be who they need to be or express their needs. They can be brutally honest without consideration of the other person's feelings. It's definitely someone who is deliberately being antagonistic to provoke or even sabotage someone's efforts. Make sure it's not you who's being cruel. Someone's about to get cruel, mean, and vicious verbally. And I'm going to go ahead and say a full-fledged fight, an argument. This is evil, twisted, mean, cruel. Wow. You don't want to be on the other end of the phone there. You definitely don't want to be in person. Justice is going to cause a fight because someone's going to get what they deserve. They cannot be half-ass and doing it like the way they've been doing it in relationships. When the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, it's detached from reality. Like, oh, I thought this relationship would work, but it's just a dream. It's not even a real relationship. It's a pretend relationship. It's a pretend marriage. It's a pretend commitment. You're just telling me what you want to tell me to get what you want. Six of Pentacles. Someone is going to bring this up and realize you're BSing me. You're just saying this and doing this to get what you want. And it's don't think you can pull the wool over my eyes. Six of Pentacles, I see what you do behind backs. And I don't approve and I don't like it. The Queen of Pentacles is definitely working on this relationship with too much effort and not getting enough out of it. So there's breadcrumbs. This could very well be you going off on this person. But justice is a fight. Someone's going to go off and tell them you're not giving enough, you're not doing enough, you're not being right. And you know the wake-up call for you, if this is you, this is you saying, hello, wake-up call, I need to give more to me. You've inspired me to be the best version of my best self. You've inspired me to go to the gym. You've inspired me to get angry at the gym. You've inspired me to lose 100 pounds. You've inspired me to go back to school. You've inspired me to open my own business, or you've inspired me to move the hell away from here. But whatever this is, this trigger, your significant other has inspired you, and the fire is lit. You will not tolerate this ever again. You're broken. You're done. And to be honest, I'm glad for you. And I do not feel sorry for the devil, because they got into a contract, a commitment, a bind, knowing that there was dirt underneath this relationship. They knew there was dirt, so I don't have pity for them either. This is a knowing third party. They knew they were getting into a third party, but they went in anyway. I really think this is you, actually. This is justice. You're going to go off on someone, and you're just like, I don't care how mean, I don't care how cruel, I'm doing it. And even if it's a spiritual attack, because you might attack not directly because it's in reverse, you might attack in the quiet, in secret, because you're like, you are so detached from reality. You are so delusional. You are so breadcrumbing me right now. You are so not giving enough. I'm taking away whatever I was giving to you. I think that sounds more like you. We're going to learn more about this person, but you've been open sexually with this person. You've been open and honest. You've opened yourself up, allowed yourself to get hurt to some extent. You've opened up enough. You've definitely been intimate sexually with this person. And now you might be in fight or flight mode. And it is time to ground yourself, of course. Get clear. You know, they didn't do what they said they were going to do, guys. They didn't do what they said. The energy feels off. And you're canceling whatever plans you had with them because he let you down for not doing what he said. And now the energy is stale and it seems like you wasted your time. So anyway, moving on. Somehow we're going to end up with this judgment card. So let's see what's going on. They are going to answer for this. Spirit, get me a little bit more clear on justice. One more clarification for justice. They're going to get told. They're going to get dealt with. Mastering a karmic lesson. You're done. This is cleanse for you and broken karmic cycles. You're like, I came, I learned what I needed to learn in this karmic triangle. Peace out. That's what you're doing. Somehow that's going to lend you guys to this reunion. Or land you guys to this reunion. I don't know. You got the Empress twice, okay? It's coming. Wow, I'm shocked. I guess I'm kind of blown away at your reading. I don't know how you guys could go from breaking up and cutting them off and learning your karmic lesson and doing you to like bouncing back with this person. I don't know. It's not making a lot of sense to me. If this makes sense to you, please let me know in the comments because I feel like maybe I'm not like connected to this reading. Because it's very weird for me. That doesn't make sense. Does it make sense to you? I don't know. If this reading is connecting with you, everything that I'm saying is matching up, let me know because I'm trying to get to the end and to the bottom of this. How is it you're done with this person who's a POS, okay, clearly caught up in devil karmas, dragging you along for the ride? You're ready to cut things off and they're going to end back up with you? Like, I'm a little bit lost. So I'm going to kind of get further into this Empress energy here. It indicates the beginning phase of growth and achievement. So I could see that. I could see how you've grown up and you've achieved a level of mastery because you're done with this karmic lesson. So I see how you leveled up. And I see that you have goals and you want to keep nurturing those goals. I see that too. She also represents a reminder to nurture yourself and keep an eye on those kids, nurture those children, because unconditional love came up reversed. If you're watching this, Divine Feminine, you are the Divine Feminine. You are her. That's why you got unconditional love, Empress twice. It is you. It is you. You are not the karmic. You are not in a karmic relationship. You are mastering a karmic lesson. But you are not the karmic in this. You're entering into a fertile period. You could be, pregnancy could be in the cards. Be careful you don't get pregnant because pregnancy is in the cards. I want to see how this person actually feels about you. We're going to get a confession because I'm very confused. I don't know if you are, but I am. How does this person actually feel about the divine feminine? Mission. Okay, this is a bonus. I want to tear your clothes off, have my way with you, leaving my scent and prints all over what belongs to me. Oh, Emperor, King of Wands. Wow. They're really coming out. Together, we are on an we're an unstoppable force. We have a purpose together. I'm determined to live it out with you. We are just perfect together. We can overcome any obstacles if we work together. Oh gosh, that makes me want to throw up. I don't know if I can continue this reading. That explains who we're dealing with. Cocky, arrogant, controlling, possessive, highly sexual. This person sees you as his. There's an ownership quality here. And he's looking right at the Empress like, you're damn right I own you. You're my Empress. I damn right own you. And you're just like, wow. So this person's making you have their babies, saying you're theirs. They're being highly sexual with you, grabbing you, hugging you, kissing you, doing all kinds of intense sexual things with you, pursuing you, making you believe that there's like, it's going to evolve in a good way. And then they break your heart with the Tower. And they Three of Swords you. And as you're like, God, get away from me. This is toxic, which it is. They're like, I love you. Ace of Cups, Four of Wands. And you're like, this isn't love. This is not love. This is not reciprocity. You're not treating me fairly. You're not treating me like I deserve. And the karmic lesson before all you ladies get your panties twisted and in agreement with your feminine rage, like, yeah, screw this guy. You put up with it. You actually put up with this. And don't come at me. Please don't come at me in this reading and go, no, I don't. No, I didn't. I'm superwoman. I am invincible. I am unstoppable. I am all self-loving, self-consuming. I would never let this happen. Well, then it's not your reading. But don't come at me with that when the whole time, according to these cards, you have been accepting the D from this guy. And gentlemen, same from the girls. Like, you've been accepting her, whatever she throws at you, honey. So don't come at me like, oh, I would never. No, you did. You absolutely did. That's why you got hurt. Because you've been putting up with it. And this is not the first time you've been hurt. Okay, the first time was a shock. This isn't. You knew, and you've been looking through the veil of pain for a minute. You've been looking, and you've allowed, and it's gone on. Okay, it's gone on, and I know you're done now, thank God, and that's the lesson you've mastered, okay? That's the congratulations to you. You did it. You're like, yes, I've mastered this. I see the problem. I see the problem. I see how I've given this person way too many chances. I know I'm sexually attracted to them. I know they're my significant other. I know we have this karmic entanglement, but we also have a divine connection. Now, your next thing is going to be, well, Steph, if they're so toxic, how are we divine? I want to stop you there and say what I used to say years ago, and I'm going to bring it back up here on my channel. If a lot of you old timers are here from back in the day on my channel, you'll know what I'm talking about. But for some of you guys that are new, welcome to the message from me. But whoever told you divine love was beautiful, perfect, and happy and good and spiritual? That's like saying spiritual people don't cuss, or spiritual people don't eat meat, or spiritual people don't live in the city, or spiritual people don't, you fill in the blank. To say that, how could my relationship be divine and spiritual when it has toxicity in it, is redundant and uneducated. You do need to educate yourself on it. And I'm not putting you down. I'm not saying I'm smarter than you. I'm saying spend some time going down the rabbit hole of what divine love really is. No one's ever really promised you that it would be perfect and beautiful. That was a made-up theory. Look at Jesus being crucified on the cross. That was a mess. The devil was toxic as hell. Betrayal was going on. Toxicity in his tribe. I mean, his people, his family, his crew. Toxicity. And that was Jesus. That was divine love with those people. They were meant to be together. That group, the 12, they were meant. But it still had toxicity. It all had a purpose. It all had a reason. It wasn't, oh, you're not my crew. You're a false crew. You're not the real disciples. My real disciples would never betray me. My real disciples would love me fearlessly and unconditionally with no problems. This isn't my real storyline. I'm divine. My real divine love would be to come on this earth and rule as king and not die on the cross. Dying on the cross is toxic. That's not my real life. That's not my real mission. Bull. You see how stupid that sounds? It would be unacceptable to hear that in spiritual teaching. But somehow it's been acceptable in this community to believe that divine love is nothing but wholesome, beautiful, accepting, loving, nourishing energy. Like, you see what I'm saying? That is complete phony baloney. And if you've been on that ride, if you've been on that little boat going down your stream, looking for love and believing that divine love meant no battle scars, no karmic lessons, no toxicity, if you really believed that your real true love, your divine counterpart, would be cupcakes and rainbows and kittens and waterfalls and happiness and joy, and seriously, look at yourself in the mirror and go, did you really believe that? Nothing is that straightforward. Nothing is all good. Nothing. Literally nothing. Literally, absolutely nothing is all good. Nothing. Everything has its opposite, its polar opposite. Everything has its negative side. The rainbow has the storm. Life has death. Light has dark. Good has evil. Love has pain. There's always the polar opposite. Do not lie to yourself. Don't go down cherry trail lane and tell yourself, this isn't my real divine because my real divine would never do this. Bullshit. I won't call it. Sorry, but Queen of Swords, it's time to get real. Jack Wolf, thank you. Read Ezekiel if you think angels are beautiful harp-playing cherubs. Exactly. Oh, and the classic cliche, God is love. God is love and hate. God is comfort and pain. God is reward and punishment. I mean, it's the polar opposites. You have to have both. And to believe, that's why people get so angry at God. How could you allow death? How could you take my loved one? How could this happen to me? How could I have been abused? How could I have been hurt? How could I have been left for dead? How could I have had such a terrible childhood? If there's a real God, how is there starvation? How is there wars? Whoever said that there wouldn't be? Even in the Bible, it says, I've never promised you a life without pain. Never did that come out of his mouth. Never was there a promise of life without it. People just believed that. People just want to believe what they want to believe because, you know, hey, it's positive. I see. Let's look at the star. Let's look at the positive. Let's look at the glass half full. I get that. Let's be positive. There are things to look forward to, but we cannot forget the negatives, you know? We can go on and have a happy marriage and a happy life, and maybe that relationship won't have any of the other toxicity, but we have to never forget the road that led us there, all the heartbreaks before it, all the drama to get there. Like, we can't get there without it. You know, no one's going to get to Lakshmi without a little Kali. Destruction, tower. So I'm going to go back to this. We're at 55 minutes and it's perfect. And that's just a message for you guys. If you really believed that this divine relationship was just karmic because of this reading, you're crazy. And you need to do some deep diving. You seriously do. I say that in love, not criticism. You need to do some deep diving because you're going to fool yourself, hurt yourself, and you're just going to continue to walk and get hurt. Because you're going to just, I don't know, all I'm seeing for you, if you're doing this, walking through the same wall that's clear, that's crystal clear, but it's glass, and you just bump your head and you move on, and you bump your head again and you move on, and you go back and you bump your head again, you're going to keep walking into glass, pumping your head if you believe that divine relationships don't have all this drama. Okay, so I'm going to move on with your reading, but this is why, if you're watching, you are mastering the karmic lesson. And the truth is, this is a blessing. I want you to say thank you to your divine masculine over here, who is a total a-hole right now, and who definitely is putting on that karma and forcing you, Ace of Wands, to be inspired, to grow, to evolve, and have impulse. Because without the push, you wouldn't be doing it. You wouldn't be hitting the gym. You wouldn't be eating healthier. You wouldn't be going to get that new job or going back to school or getting this house or whatever you're doing, or, you know, fill in the blank. So you can say, oh, I'm going to do that without them. Don't give him the credit. No, I am going to give him the credit. And you can hate me and click off and unfollow me if you feel like it. But I'm telling the truth. I am going to give him the credit. Because without this pain, you would have zero gain. That's the 3 to the 3. 3 swords to the Empress. Sorry, but that's the truth. Without this betrayal, without this hurt and the tower moment to destroy your perfect little lies, your perfect cushiony idea of romance, without the destruction of your image of what marriage and divine relationships should be, you wouldn't be evolving. So I am going to give him the credit. This is your divine partner. You are on a mission. They see it. He's still a dirty dog, but that's what happened. And this is why Spirit's like, well, you guys are going to have a comeback. So whether you like it or not, this is your magnetism. Okay? You've been brought together with this person for reasons beyond your understanding. You want to know some reasons? Let's get some reasons. Why in the world, for my viewer, are they being magnetized to this brat? And yeah, he's definitely a brat, this divine masculine. Why do they have to put up with this karmic lesson through this divine masculine? Why, oh why? Why? Why do you guys want to know why? This is crazy, right? Why? What does your soul need from this besides the tears and the heartbreak that you're getting? Oh, a little mirror reflection here. Think twice before you give a F-U-C-K. Think twice. Ask yourself this. What is that thing that's been bothering, worrying you, haunting you? What is that thing that didn't matter? Which is them, clearly, right? If they didn't matter, they mean nothing to you. Why are you hurting like this? They didn't matter. Anyways, if it didn't matter, would you be happier? Probably. You'd definitely be happier if they didn't matter to you. Would you be kinder to other people? Probably yes. Would you be more productive? You probably wouldn't be so consumed with them. That's for sure. You would not be consumed. Would you let yourself enjoy an ice cream cone or whatever else your heart desires? Yeah. If so, then don't give that F-U-C-K. If not giving an F-U-C-K means going against one of your core values, then go ahead and care about them because you don't want to destroy your core. You're not supposed to never give an F about them or this situation. But the point is to give the FUCKs where it matters, to balance your FUCKs. If FUCKs were money, would you drop that much money in the situations you've dropped it? Take care and spend your FUCKs wisely. This is why. This is why they hurt you. This is why you're mastering the karmic lesson. You are so damn nice. Not to me probably, but to them. You're probably mad as hell at me. You're mad at me for giving the message. You're like, shut your mouth, Steph. That's not me. I'm heartless. I'm cold as a rock. I don't care anymore. I stopped caring 20 years ago. I don't care, Steph. I'm just a walking numb individual. You're wrong. Well, if you are that person, there's a reason you got numb, and this is why you got numb. And you haven't empressed your situation. You haven't leveled up. Because the card says, if it's your core value, you can't destroy it. You need to give an F when it matters. But you need to balance giving an F. Just because you've been hurt doesn't mean to take all your FUCKs back. Like, well, that's it. I've been destroyed in this relationship. I will never give an F about them or anyone again. Okay, that's not balance. You're learning to be strong on your own 2 feet and not strong as an independent. Actually, strong in a relationship. You're learning how to stand up in a relationship, not singleness. There is nothing single in this reading. Emperor and Empress are not single people. The Lover's card is not single. 2 of Cups, I mean, none of this reading has been about singleness. You are not single. Sorry. You're not single. You're upset. You have every right to be upset, Queen of Swords. You have every right to be angry and stop this karmic cycle and cleanse it and stop giving FUCKs where he doesn't deserve them. He doesn't deserve you to meet up when he wants. He doesn't deserve you to answer the phone when he calls or texts. He doesn't deserve you to drop it like it's hot because he's hot and he said so. No, it's not a free list right now. Saturdays I do freeze. When I do TikToks, I do freeze, but it's super, 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 super affordable. I think even a kid could afford $15 for a question, and that is available today. So please, if you'd like a question, $15 is all it is. You get 1 card and bottom of the deck. You can ask 2 questions for $25, and I'll pull more cards. But that is super, super affordable. That's less than a Starbucks trip. If anybody would like to contribute to my channel and say thank you, give me a tip, I'd appreciate it. And ask a question. But no, I'm not doing freeze right now. Anyways, I'm not saying be harder and be meaner. What I'm saying is learn when to open, learn when to give an F, that's what's happening here. And that is exactly why he came to hurt you. And that is what's happening. And as far as this devil, they're going to get theirs. Judgment, justice, they're going to get theirs. Okay. This is about you, divine feminine. You are cleansing the air. You are cleansing your karmas. And the biggest message you can take from this right now is all the pain that they've done to destroy you. And even if it's on purpose or not, all that pain was to inspire you to get back on the horse again for yourself. This is to get back into the best shape of your life, the mental state of your life, the emotional state, the financial state, all of it. We have conception and all these empresses here. Pregnancy is here. So this is about just even the conception of who you really are, and you're going to give birth to a new you. Okay, the new you is being created right now. Literally, we are stirring the pot. You might be shocked right now, blown away at what's happened between you, your divine, and this devil, this karmic partner. You think this is it. You're in tears, you're hurting, you're suffering. And I know that's how you feel right now, but I want you to know, according to the tarot, they're not gone. And that might make you feel better, or it might really upset you because now you just want them gone. But they're not gone. And there is a comeback here. And there's actually some crazy love here. I don't like it. I don't like it either. I don't like your reading, but it is what it is. Let's take a look at this comeback, shall we? Spirit, can you show me some of this comeback? What does this comeback look like, please? It looks like this. And it says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So he's been claiming you. He's been controlling and doing what emperors do. And you've also been hurt because you wanted to be claimed and you wanted to be the only one, which means you were claiming him. You were claiming your emperor. And you may have allowed some space. And maybe that space was too much and it allowed cheating and lying. But space, there is definitely supposed to be space and distance between the two of you. Maybe you've got Pisces somewhere conflicting, or Aquarius, but even throughout your space and distance, there's closeness between the two of you. And the comeback is showing me that you will be close because both of you are close. You're close to each other. Let's get a fortune cookie on this. What does this comeback look like? Communication. Someone is on the way with a message. Okay, they're going to communicate to you. They're going to text you. They're going to call you. Page of Cups. How does this person really feel? Let's get another confession. Spirit, tell me what this communication is going to look like. Show me this comeback. Changing. And I'm hearing that song, I'm going through changes. You know, by Ozzy Osbourne. Even Eminem sang that song, I'm going through changes. But it says here, I am working hard to change, to face up to all that I have been avoiding for so long. I know I need to do more, but I feel so exhausted and tired. Your love is inspiring me to make the necessary changes in my life. Your love is real. Trust in us, in the guidance of the higher realm. Have faith that it's safe to love me as much as I love you. Our union is protected by angels. and we are destined to be together. Our love is true, divine, and unconditional. Now look at those words, true, divine, and unconditional. We have truth here, Queen of Swords. We have divine with the Lover's card and the Emperor and the Empress. And we have unconditional because right now you have unconditional in the reverse. But it needs to be made upright. But that's what's been wrong. It's been conditional. There's a whole story to what's going on with your DM. Why he's doing what he's doing. Okay? Why? And what he needs and what level of maturity is he on. He's changing. He's on this journey with you. He's hurting you. That's part of his mission. You guys did get the mission card right there. He knows this is a mission to trigger and heal, trigger, repair, trigger, destroy. You know, the masculine is that wand. They insert, they give power to a situation. You're receiving, you're getting the message, and you're healing it, you're reconstructing it, you're evolving this message. The Karmic has another story as well. I'm going to get into their stories today, so stay tuned. You're welcome. You're going to get 3 readings today. But we're going to end this feminine reading with more than just your relationship. Let's look into what is coming to you financially. All right? Because they're coming back. It's already been said. What is coming for the divine feminine financially? Because the Empress is a good message. Oh, we got another 3 cups celebration. Financially, you're going to celebrate. You're going to have a victory. You're going to have a win. You're going to have some positive energy. You're going to end a cycle with the World card in the reverse and the Chariot in the upright. You're finally ending a financial struggle, and you're able to celebrate and move forward financially. You're going to be able to create your business, throw money at it, help it grow. Oh yeah, your business is going to grow and flourish. You're going to become more popular, more well-known. Money's just going to be invested in the right direction. And I just see a lot of positivity and a lot of money coming your way. Something in the 300s. So 3 threes, perhaps 330,000, 33,000, 3,000, just something with the 3s, okay? So I see a lot of good positivity coming towards you in the 3s. Maybe it's going to happen in 3s, but good money energy is coming your direction. This is going to be within 90 days. It's coming very, very quickly. I see your car getting paid off, shined up, fixed up, or you might be getting a new car as well. I also see travel and time spent with friends and family. It's just a lot of happiness, joy, and celebration and good times from financial freedom. Now, what's going to be happening with your health? Your body. Okay, whoops, we got 3 here. So we see restriction with the Strength card. So holding back, dieting, restricting your diet, wearing tightening clothing, tightening things up, tightening the skin. I see a lot of tightening and strength training. Page of Swords in the reverse, which is, I feel, your secret. You're not going to let everyone know what's going on. But you're going to have a glow up, and you're going to glow up, and you probably won't post it, what your process is. Like, you're not going to let everyone know what you're doing, but when it's time, you'll let everyone know, if that makes sense. 5 of Wands, discord. The fire that gets you going physically is anger, competition. This is competition, discord, anger, just that fiery rage that I'm going to do it. You're finally getting the energy to fight back. You're going to fight for your health. You're going to fight to look good again. This is just, I'm going to fight hard. You picked your battle and you're going to win. Strength card is a win. And you're finally getting a hold of your vices. when it comes to your health. And if you're struggling with a disease or anything, I see you're going to overcome and conquer whatever disease has been coming at you. So we did money, we did body, we did health, we did love. You are getting a comeback from them. They're coming back. I know, whether you like it or not, they are. Let's do family, and then we'll end that. What is coming for the divine feminine with family? King of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Three of Wands. Lots of threes. I mean, overall, that's your energy today, femme. But you can expect what you know is coming. So with family, I see a great healing. Your ships will come in. The family you want to see will return. You're going to get what you want from family, or you're going to give what you need to family. You're going to be victorious. You're going to overcome family rumors. You're going to overcome family problems. I see a comeback with family as well. And I also feel that you're going to do some secret visits with family. I don't know, secret meaning not everybody knows that someone's coming to see you. You're also going to be using magic to heal and bring together the family. So yeah, that is your reading today, femme. Oh, what a crazy reading. All right, I'm going to come on and do the Divine Masculine continuation. Please follow me over there. I hope you like this video. If you're watching it, can you like it? Please like it. You're like, why do I have to like it? I'm already watching it. Listen, I need a like. I know it's pathetic, but I need the stupid thumbs up. That's what people need on social media. I am so sorry. Please and thank you. I'm going to see you guys over there in the other reading. If you want it, I think you should go see. I'm not a big fan of him. You're probably not a big fan of him right now, but we're going to see what's going on. We're also going to see what's going on in the karmic. That's the devil that they're with. But yeah, I didn't get into a whole lot of details. I feel like I could have gone more, but you know, listen, you got hurt. I don't need to go major details. You opened up, you loved this person, you gave 2 Fs when you probably shouldn't have, and they hurt you, and they have taught you to stop doing that. That you don't need to be this lovey-dovey, give person 24/7. You don't need to do it. You can hold back, okay? Anyways, they're teaching you this as part of the mission. They do love you. They don't want to let you go, and you have a future with this person. So I know it's an ugly story. It is ugly, and this is the ugly truth. But we're going to go see what's going on with his karmic connection, because they're happy-go-lucky, right? Devil, 2 of Cups, yay, yay for them. Meanwhile, you're hurting. So we're going to go take a look over there. But for you, money's coming in, family's looking good. You're getting back to business for yourself. This whole drama that you've been involved in is going to inspire you to become an even better version of yourself. And you can hate that person or you can thank them. But it's all part of your mission. I'm going to let you go. I love you guys. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. You just keep swimming. Okay? Thank you for watching me. I'll see you in the next video. When you watch me, look at my lives. Don't go to my channel. Oh, I'm going to go look at all her videos. They're old. I do most of my stuff live now. Live. So watch my lives. Go to my lives. Subscribe. I hope I keep seeing you. Follow me on the TikTok. My website's listed below if you want something personal. But I'm going to see you guys in the DM reading next. I love you. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching.